warming is defined as the increase of average temperature on Earth. As the Earth is getting hotter, disasters like hurricanes, droughts and floods are getting more frequent. Over the last 100 years, the average air temperature near the Earth's surface has risen by little less than 1 degree Celsius. Doesn't seem that much, does it? Yet it is responsible for the conspicuous increase in storms, floods and raging forest fire we have seen in recent years. Data show that an increase of 1 degree Celsius makes the Earth warmer now than it has been for at least 1,000 years. The top 11 warmest years on record have all been in the last 13 years, said NASA in 2007. And the first half of 2010 has already gone down in history as the hottest ever recorded. Projections from the UN Climate Change Body, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, say that global surface temperature will probably rise a further 1.1 to 6.4 degrees Celsius during the 21st century. The huge range of estimates is due to the amazing complexity of Earth's climate system and the uncertainty about whether mankind will fight this warming or continue with business as usual. A certain degree of warming is unavoidable even if we manage to reduce our burden on the climate immediately. Oceans, for example, act as huge heat repositories that follow changes in air temperature with a time lag of decades or even hundreds of years. Melting ice caps reflect less sunlight than previously, so our planet absorbs more and more heat. Exactly how these changes will influence the warming trend is unclear. All we know for certain is that it's going to be warmer and that human greenhouse gas emissions are an important reason for this. Global warming is the cause, climate change is the effect. It is not just about how much the earth is warming, it is also about how fast it is warming. There have always been natural climate changes, ice ages and the warm intermediate times between them, but those evolved over periods of 50,000 to 1 lakh years. In the past, climate changes was triggered by changes in the sun's energy output, the changing position of continental plates or the rotating axis of Earth itself. Many plants and animals were able to adapt to these slowly changing climates. Even humans have changed their habitat according to coming and going of glaciers. All these so-called natural forcing, however, have been ruled out for the warming visible in the last 30 years. Since 1980, temperature have risen faster than ever before. This radical change is leading towards a sudden loss of biodiversity, a dwindling number and variety of plants and animals. Many species simply won't be able to adapt fast enough. According to the most recent UN assessment, 20 to 30% of the Earth plant and animal species face extinction if the world warms by between 1.5 and 2.5 degrees Celsius. Global warming is an international issue. The major cause of global warming is the emission of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, etc. into the atmosphere. The major source of carbon dioxide is the power plants. These power plants emit large number of carbon dioxide produced from burning of fossil fuels for the purpose of electricity generation. About 20% of carbon dioxide emitted in the atmosphere come from burning of gasoline in the engines of vehicles. This is true for most of the developed countries. Building both commercial and residential represent a larger source of global warming pollution than cars and trucks. Methane is more than 20 times as effectual as carbon dioxide as trapping heat in the atmosphere. Methane is obtained from resources such as rice paddies, bovine flatulence, bacteria in bogs and fossil fuel manufacture. When fields are flooded, anaerobic situation build up and organic matter in the soil decays, releasing methane to the atmosphere. The main source of nitrous oxide include nylon and nitric acid productions, cars with catalytic converters, the use of fertilizers in agriculture, and the burning of organic matter. Another cause of global warming is deforestation, that is caused by cutting and burning of forests for the purpose of residence and industrialization. The effect of global warming is increasing the average temperature of the earth. A rise in earth temperature can in turn lead to other alterations in the ecology, including an increasing sea level and modifying the quantity and pattern of rainfall. This modification may boost the occurrence and concentration of severe climate events such as floods, famines, heat waves, tornadoes, and twisters. Other consequences may comprise of higher or lower agricultural outputs, glacier melting, lesser summer stream flows, generous extinctions, or rise in the ranges of disease vectors. There are a number of species that have a threat of disappearing soon as an effect of global warming. As an effect of global warming, various new diseases have emerged. These diseases are occurring frequently due to the increase in Earth's average temperature, since the bacteria can survive better in elevated temperatures and even multiplies faster when conditions are favorable. The global warming is extended the distribution of mosquitoes due to the increase in humidity levels and their frequent growth in warmer atmosphere. The marine life is also very sensitive to the increase in temperatures. The effect of global warming will definitely be seen on some species in the water. A survey was made in which the marine life reacted significantly to the changes in the water temperature. It is expected that many species will die off or become extinct due to the increase in temperature of the water, whereas various other species which prefer warmer waters will increase tremendously. The global warming is expected to cause irreversible changes in the ecosystem and the behavior of animals. Many efforts are being made by various nations to cut down the rate of global warming. One such effort is the Kyoto Agreement that has been made between various nations to reduce the emission of various greenhouse gases. One good way to prevent global warming is choosing to use power produced by alternative means rather than by the burning of fossil fuels, which give off large amount of carbon dioxide. Solar energy can be a good alternative to use. Planting trees is another great way to prevent global warming because they are natural controller of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Recycled paper can be a really good measure to save trees and prevent global warming. Limit the use of material which produce chlorofluorocarbon to reduce global warming. The use of chlorofluorocarbon is a major reason for depletion of the ozone layer, a process which contributes to global warming. The discharges and exhaust from automobile is another factor that causes global warming. Some great ways to reduce air emission include identifying fuel-efficient cars, use biofuels, correct the engine design, or using an electric car. Walking, cycling, or using public transport can help to prevent global warming. A good method for reducing emissions is to organize carpools. Learn to recycle and use your bicycles. Future generation must be encouraged and taught to save the earth, which is our habitat and one we share with other species. The media has a major role to play in helping people understand the importance and impact of global warming. Global warming is a deep-rooted problem and only a collective effort of humanity can reduce its effects. For us and for our future generation, each of us must make the decision to take whatever steps are necessary to prevent global warming, because together we can make a difference. One Earth, one chance. Save the earth, save lives.